From looms to legends, the wild ride that made Toyota a global automotive titan. Picture this. In the 1930s, Japan, a small workshop where operators pounded on cloth-weaving looms. Then, the same company that made those looms starts spitting out cars that would conquer the world. No, this isn't a bedtime riddle. It's the real, bizarre, and brilliant origin story of Toyota. Buckle up, because today, we're diving into why the odds were stacked against them. From surviving wartime wreckage to dizzying manufacturing revolutions, and how that weird history can turbocharge your wealth mindset. Stick around. By the midpoint, I'll hit you with a challenge that'll rev up your goals like a perfectly tuned engine. Toyota didn't begin with a car in mind. Kiichiro Toyoda, inspired by his father Sakichi's genius in looms, decided to pivot from textile machines to transportation. Imagine that meeting. Hey, we make cloth. Let's make cars. It was as if your favorite bakery suddenly decided to build airplanes. The first prototypes were, let's just say, experimental. Engines overheated, parts rattled, and more than one broke down embarrassingly close to the factory gates. The engineers, still used to weaving fabric, were literally sketching blueprints on the same tables they used for textile patterns. But Kiichiro had something powerful: relentless curiosity. He traveled to Europe and the US, studied cars in person, and returned to Japan convinced that Japan's future required its own automotive industry. No more depending solely on imports. Then came World War II. Toyota's car dreams were shelved as the company was tasked with producing trucks for the military. Factories were bombed. Resources were so scarce, they melted down scrap metal, including old refrigerators, to keep production alive. Imagine walking into work one day and being told, "Today, we're turning your fridge into a car." Somehow, they managed. When the war ended, Japan was in ruins. Gasoline was expensive, roads were damaged, and ordinary citizens couldn't afford fancy vehicles. Toyota responded with tiny, basic, red badge cars, cheap, functional, and reliable. People laughed at them at first. It's so small, where's the rest of it? But affordability beats mockery every time. Those cars became the stepping stone to Toyota's rebirth. Before I zoom ahead, hit that like button if you've ever turned a bizarre idea into success, or you'd love to. And subscribe if you're revved up to learn the hidden money lessons behind legendary brands. Trust me, you do not want to miss the finance twist we're steering toward. The real turning point came in the 1950s and 60s with Toyota's radical approach to manufacturing. Instead of pumping out huge batches of cars and hoping they'd sell, Toyota invented the just-in-time system, producing only what was needed, exactly when it was needed. They coupled this with Kaizen, the philosophy of continuous small improvements. In practice, that meant everyone from managers to assembly line workers was encouraged to find tiny ways to improve efficiency. If someone figured out how to fasten a bolt 3 seconds quicker, it was celebrated. Over time, those seconds became hours, those hours became days, and those days saved millions of dollars. Then Toyota set its sights abroad. The Corolla became their Trojan horse in the United States. Affordable, reliable, fuel-efficient. American dealers sometimes stumbled over the name Corolla, but it didn't matter. Word spread that Toyota cars just didn't break down as often as others. But Toyota didn't just stick to safe sedans. They surprised the world with performance cars like the Supra, MR2, and Celica. Proof they could do fun just as well as frugal. And then came one of the boldest bets in automotive history: the Prius. In 1997, a gas-electric hybrid sounded like a gimmick. People mocked its design and doubted its practicality. But while others laughed, Toyota was busy selling millions of them. Today, the Prius isn't just a car. It's a symbol of innovation and environmental responsibility. Here's the part where the weird history connects to your wallet. Lesson 1. Pivot and diversify. Toyota started in textiles, then pivoted to cars. You might start with one career, one business, one skill, but don't get married to it forever. Look for opportunities to apply what you know in completely new industries. Lesson 2. Build resilient fundamentals. Toyota survived bombings, shortages, recessions, and recalls. Your personal bombings might be financial setbacks, medical bills, or job losses. Build emergency funds, keep your spending lean, and invest in skills that hold value no matter what. Lesson 3. Kaizen your money life. Continuous small improvements, tracking your spending, negotiating lower bills, saving a little extra each month, compound over time. Think of it like tuning your financial engine. Lesson 4. Take strategic, weird bets. Toyota doubled down on hybrids before the market demanded them. Sometimes, the best investments are the ones that feel strange at first, whether it's a startup idea, a new technology, or a niche market. So next time you see a Corolla on the road, or hear the ka-chung of a well-tuned engine, remember, strange beginnings, stubborn innovation, and bold bets don't just make great cars, they make great fortunes. Now go build your own legend. Thanks for riding shotgun with me today. See you in the driver's seat of success.